Jim, before the fight, you had said that you thought that the fight would probably be a unanimous 12-round decision, like many other people, and it turned out to be you was right on the money in favor of Jermain Taylor.
Yeah, well, I think that was probably the general consensus expectation coming in, that Jermain Taylor would roll to a decision victory. Let's see if Michael Buffer fulfills that for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards. Oren Schellenberger and Gail Van Oy both score it 119-109. Joe Pasquale scores it 118-110. All to the winner by unanimous decision. Now the #1 ranked WBC mandatory contender in the world, Jermain Bad Intentions Taylor.
CompuBox numbers will reflect a numerical landslide for Taylor, even more one-sided than what Calzaghe did to Jones last week. Taylor landing 138 more punches over the course of 12 rounds, even though Lacy threw one more punch during that time frame. When you land 48% of your punches in the fight, you have taken your opponent to the cleaners. Part of the big margin, Taylor landing 78 more jabs while throwing only 43 more and tripling Lacy's connect percentage on that punch. But it was really power punches where Taylor even more easily won the fight. This is where Lacy was supposed to try to compete. And Taylor lands 60 more power punches while throwing 44 fewer than Jeff Lacy. And again, if you land 57% of your power punches, you have annihilated the man in front of you. Let's go to Larry Merchant with Jermain Taylor.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations, Jermain.
Thanks, Larry.
Did this fight unfold the way you expected it?
You know, it was a comeback fight. I took a long layoff. I knew Jeff was strong. I knew he was going to launch with his punches. I knew all I had to do was just box him. You know, I just fight my fight when he come in. I knew he threw a lot of looping punches. So just let him throw it.
Does that come from having sparred hundreds of rounds with him, that you felt relaxed because you know what he had?
I didn't spar hundreds of rounds with him, but I sparred him enough to know him, you know, enough to know what he got. And I just did what I had to do, man. Just did what I had to do to win. It's a comeback fight. I'm going to come back.
When you went down, did you think it was a knockdown?
No. I'm proud of the referee. Did a great job of not calling the knockdown because I slipped. He stepped on my toe and I slipped. I don't even know if he stepped on my toe, but I know it was a slip. It wasn't no knockdown.
When you say it's a great comeback fight, how do you envision the next part of your career? Do you think you can regain the stature you had previously?
It's all about getting your confidence back up. You know, the more fights you win, the more confidence you get. You know, and I feel like, you know, this fight was a confidence builder. You know, Jeff, the hardest hitting guy I know. You know, if I could take his punches, you know, I still got it. You know, even though I've been knocked out before. You know, so I was a little rusty in there, but I feel like I fought my fight.
Would you like to go direct to fighting Joe Calzaghe, or would you rather fight some other 168-pounder with a title?
Like I said, Larry, I'm on a comeback, man. I'll fight whoever. If they put Joe in there next, then it'll be Joe next. So whoever they want me to fight, that's what I'll do.
Your promoter, Lou DiBella, told me earlier in the ring a few minutes ago that if Calzaghe is there, that's who you would want. And you're happy with that decision from the people who are your management.
I've been with Lou ever since I started. You know, he's my right-hand man. I trust him. You know, he's the one who brought me to the world title. And hopefully he can bring me back again.
Thank you again. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I love you, Little Rock, Arkansas, baby.
Jim?
Always. I love you.
Big night for Little Rock, Arkansas. Jermain Taylor gets the win. Pretty much what we expected, Emmanuel, but I still think it has to be a very positive feeling for Jermain after his longest layoff of his career, coming off of 2 losses, to go in and do exactly what you expected him to do.
Yeah, he fought a very impressive fight. I'm quite sure he's satisfied with himself. What I would like to see him do is to fight another fight as soon as possible if he didn't get injured, instead of just waiting on the super fight. I think he still needs more experience. He fought maybe the first really good technical fight of his career.
This was
on
his
on this level, and I think he needs to fight more often and stay busy instead of just waiting on a super fight.
He lost his last fight at 160 pounds against Kelly Pavlik by knockout. He lost a decision to Kelly Pavlik in a fight that was set at a weight level of 166, and they both weighed in at 164. This was his first fight in the 168-pound weight class, and it looked to me like a very comfortable weight level for him.
Yeah, I thought he fought a very smart fight. The weight seemed to have been natural. And don't forget the Kelly Pavlik fight, number 2. He was, like, right in the fight, it was almost a toss-up after 10 rounds. And he just collapsed the last 2 rounds, and that's how Kelly won the decision, which some thought was controversial. But Kelly won the fight. But this fight, he had a lot of pressure on him from a shorter guy. But still, he held up very well and finished up strong in the last 2 rounds. And that was very impressive to me.
Indeed, and bad destruction for the career of Jeff Lacy. We'll see where it goes from here. Meanwhile, Larry's back. Your final thoughts on Taylor's easy unanimous decision win?
Jim, I've been holding back on a story for a couple of years, waiting for the right time to use it about Jermain Taylor. And that's a story about a park in Arkansas, his home state, called Crater of Diamonds. It's a park where people go to look for diamonds. They turn up rocks, and every once in a while they turn up a real diamond. And I've been trying to make up my mind, as others have. Is Jermain Taylor, coming from Arkansas, where no other fighter ever came from, was bred in and trained in, to achieve his level, a real diamond in the rough? Could he become a polished diamond? After tonight, I'd have to say he's somewhere between those two. He may never be an absolute polished diamond as a prize fighter, but he showed that he can handle himself in the ring, and that against other people in this division, he can handle himself very well.
So he's more an industrial diamond than a natural diamond?
Maybe not a natural diamond. He is a natural diamond, but he's always had these rough edges, I thought, that never put it all together. Now, tonight, what I saw was something better.
Good industry in the ring and a diamond of a win for Jermain Taylor. And if you missed any part of tonight's telecast, you can catch it in its entirety on HBO tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and on HBO 2 tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 p.m. and Tuesday evening at 11:15 p.m. Tomorrow night, our Emmy Award-winning series 24/7 returns. This time our cameras follow Oscar De La Hoya and Manny Pacquiao as they prepare for their December 6th showdown. And on November 22, 2 of the world's best 140-pounders step into the ring when Ricky Hatton takes on Paulie Malignaggi. Next on HBO, stay tuned for Ricky Gervais out of England. And now for our entire HBO crew, I'm Jim Lampley saying so long from Nashville, Tennessee.
This has been a presentation of HBO Sports.